Jessica Linhart. I'm a business manager at Flywheel Digital, and I'm nominating our client services team for Orgain for the Customer Result Award this year. Orgain is a very complex protein powder client that we have that competes in a very competitive category on Amazon, and they are reaching their 3-year mark with us at Flywheel. And this year has been so astounding in performance for their brand, and really our team was pivotal in that success that they've seen this year. And so, reaching their 3-year mark with us really shows the maturity of their business, and is typically a time where we'll see clients start to look internally to understand what are some more efficiencies that they can garner going into the longer term. And so that's important because A, their business is mature, which creates more challenges for our team to continue to drive that value for the client. B, they got acquired last year. So at the end of 2019, a private equity firm acquired them and set very lofty goals going into this year, which our team was up for the challenge and created some really strategic initiatives going into the year, even before COVID impacted everyone around the globe. So we headed into the year really strong, and we have some key things that I'll talk through in a moment here that really drove that growth. But our team stepped up even amidst the global pandemic, working at home, I'm in my living room, to really drive true value to that client. And our point of contact is actually the chief growth officer for the company, and often says that he talks to our team more than he talks to his own team, a true compliment and testament to how we are really an extended arm of their company. And so what really I want to touch on today is the crux of the best performance that they've ever had on Amazon in their history of being on the platform. And that really drove from key strategic initiatives throughout the year leading up to COVID, taking advantage of COVID through having high enough inventory levels to strategically price promote and aggressively promote on AMS throughout the time where our competitors were going out of stock quite frequently. So we were winning share on all of our non-branded terms. And then come October, Prime Day. So Prime Day was moved this year from July to October, a huge move on Amazon's side and really unknown of how it would perform. And we ran a 30% off huge deal on Amazon. We were in the press release. We had off-site traction driving to Amazon from deal sites, partnering with Orgain's marketing team, which we've never been able to do before. And we were also on the deals page on the home page. And so all that to say, across all of our deals on core assortment, plus new innovation that we've helped drive and come to life, we were the best performing deal on Prime Day in the grocery category, beyond means. We improved our relationship with Amazon. We're a core vendor for them. We made over a month's worth of sales in just 1 week. We drove over $7 million on Prime Day alone. And beyond that, we also launched our brand store for the first time that drove over $200,000 in sales. And we also launched key competitive Amazon posts that we were across our competitors' pages, driving over 1,000 impressions each. And so all that's to say is there was such meticulous planning and work that went into this deal. And really with the macro environment of COVID and moving to Prime Day, and it was really unknown of would all of this pay off from a sales perspective? And their company hit their goals beyond means, far exceeding it by 25% this year, on top of the Prime Day performance. And so for that, I want to nominate Orgain for the Client Result Award, and I'm so excited for you to meet our team in just a few moments here and walk through some of the key Prime Day initiatives that we've attached in our award submission in the form of a deck. So thank you so much for considering us, and have a great year.
Hi, my name is Tim Jefferson. I'm a media manager here at Flywheel, and have worked on the Orgain engagement very closely with my partner in crime, Jess, who you just previously heard from, since it started with us back in 2018. My specific role in the account is to lead Orgain's e-commerce media strategy, but but also delivering on the performance of that strategy that we put in place. And so when we began our engagement, as just mentioned, Orgain was already a powerhouse brand. They were really strong on Amazon in the protein category and one of the number one players. And so it was really about them coming to us to find new ways to do whatever we could to bring them to new heights. In 2020, 2.5 years into this engagement, those expectations grew to a whole new level. And we were tasked with not only all the goals and the sales goals that Jess has previously mentioned, but also from a media side to take over 50% more media spend on Amazon to drive to those goals. And I am very proud of the work our team has done and where we have gotten to, where we've exceeded that spend increase and have had media-driven sales increase by over 60% this year as we've done this. But, being a media manager and knowing the levers that we have to pull, it's not just about finding new ways to spend, because we know that there's always opportunity to spend if we want to out there. But it's about finding ways, and it was about finding ways to continue or gain substantial growth with that spend. And one of the largest pieces of finding that continued growth was going back to something that Jess mentioned and that many of my other teammates will mention as well, but the constant innovation that our media team and our retail team have combined to offer up to Orgain, and seeing Orgain actually deliver on those products and add them into the marketplace. Now, the next piece where media comes in after creating those is being tasked to do whatever we can to ramp these products up quickly and efficiently. And so, I'm very proud to say our media team has assisted in this ramp up by putting over 30% of our spend this year into products that have launched over the last 18 months. And not only doing that, but doing it with over a 2x return by utilizing and unique strategies and really just digging in to understanding where each of these individual products has the best place to grow and see continued growth. And so I am extremely proud of Chris and Sarah on my team, who have really led in some of those day-to-day, nitty-gritty things to have put us in the position to succeed in that way, but also the entire team as a whole. Working back with just the retail team and my media team to really, create this full circle strategy has been something incredibly exciting. And really, brings me to my next point that's been so great for us from a media perspective this year is due to all that great success we've seen on Amazon, we were also able to secure new opportunities. We were asked by the Orgain team back in February to take on their Instacart and Walmart business, really further expanding that flywheel umbrella and taking on and creating the full breadth of Orgain's e-retail media strategy. And so to end it here, I want to make sure that I say again how proud I am of the performance and the growth that we have led Orgain to see this year. But one of the best things about working on this account outside of that performance is being able to work with the amazing people on this engagement on both the Flywheel side and the Orgain side. Every single one of the people on this team are driven, collaborative, enthusiastic, and are about doing whatever it takes to drive the Orgain business further. And I can't wait to see what 2021 looks like for us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kat Brzezowski, and I'm a senior retail specialist on the Orgain team, helping to support Jess and Tim. On this team, I've been working with Orgain for 18 months now, so coming up on nearly 2 years at Flywheel. And today I want to talk to you about why Orgain is such a special team. So as part of my role on this team, I primarily support Orgain with more of the complex activations on site as it relates to supply chain. I lead the innovation deep dive analysis, which I'll talk more about in a moment. And I work closely with Orgain's supply chain team to track incoming POs to anticipate any gaps in availability. So this close relationship helps us make sure that Orgain's maintaining a strong in-stock position, which this year with COVID is a real challenge for most retailers. I also help to facilitate the content projects that Sydney on our team helps lead. She's done a lot of really amazing work this year building up our brand store. And as part of that relationship, we've become a lot closer with Orgain's content and shopper marketing teams to create a consistent look and feel for Orgain's brand across Amazon, which for a lot of other partners can be a real challenge. Jess already told you how strong our growth this year has been from a sales perspective, but I want to kind of take some time to talk about what makes this retail engagement so meaningful, specifically our work with Steven, Orgain's Chief Growth Officer. So compared to competition this year, Orgain was not only able to maintain consistent in-stock position, but together we were able to help Orgain push themselves further as a leader in the protein space on Amazon and expand into the vitamin category. Over the last year, those innovation deep dives we've been putting together have led Orgain to launch over 22 new items on Amazon as a result of the analysis that we put together for his team. Steven uses our Amazon search back and sentiment analysis that we put together to inform expansion plans for brick and mortar in addition to e-com. So this means they take our analysis into consideration when they're thinking about how to create long-term sustainable and profitable growth for Amazon, in addition to totally new categories that they use our Amazon search data to inform in their understanding of consumer behavior and shifts on Amazon. This analysis has become an invaluable piece of our working relationship with Orgain, so much that we now conduct these deep dives on a monthly cadence, to the point where Steven will send us a quick email right after talking with Orgain's founder, Andrew, about the latest and greatest interest for innovation to come. They'll use this innovation reporting internally to decide if there's an opportunity to innovate into low-hanging fruit categories where we can use our larger budget to edge out incumbent competitors. They also use this analysis to decide what type of flavors they want to innovate into, what price makes the most sense, what configuration makes the most sense, and to help validate some of the R&D they invest in internally with Amazon's search back tools, which makes Orgain one of the most nimble clients that I work with personally, and it's a really incredible thing to see and experience. Our unique relationship with Orgain also makes this team a proud resource for Flywheel as a whole, because they're using our strengths and our focus within these deep dives to actually inform some of the decision science tools that we're investing in. So we have a recipe for success for all clients who are looking to conduct this type of analysis for Flywheel clients, in the hopes that competitors are continuing to innovate and add assortment to site. So this is all to say, our relationship with Steven and his trust and our recommendations is what makes this team such a force to be reckoned with, and it's why Amazon continues to name Orgain as the winner of Prime Day year over year. I think a lot of that success is a testament to how great Jess and Tim are as leaders for this team, how strong the talent is on the retail side as well as the media side. And speaking of which, this growth, over the past year has come in tandem with growth on the Flywheel side. So, this year we added Sydney to our team to lead the content side, who helped drive several incredibly valuable projects for us, helping us become more ingrained with our marketing team. We added Patrick, we added Sarah on the AMS side, to respectively support day-to-day business and make sure that we're creating the best customer experience possible on Amazon, which is really on the retail side what it means to win in this category, which is incredibly competitive and such a thrill to be a part of. So that's all to say. I'm so incredibly proud to be on this team and all that we were able to accomplish this year. I want to thank you all for your consideration of Orgain for this award. And, be happy, be safe, be well. Take care. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chris Lucci. I'm a senior media specialist here at Flywheel. I've been at Flywheel for about 2 years now and working on the Orgain account for about 18 months. In my day-to-day role, I help Tim in managing our Amazon campaigns in both Canada and the US. Working on the Orgain account for the last 2 years has been a really fun and successful engagement. We've helped them do everything from launch new products and innovation categories to running one of the most successful Prime Day deals on site to even expanding our engagement across borders into Canada and to new platforms like Walmart and Instacart. I really think that the Flywheel Orgain engagement is definitely one example of just a best-in-class client relationship that we have at Flywheel. And last year in particular, we really created the results and drove the performance to prove that. So very much appreciative of you guys taking the time to consider us for this award. Thank you very much.
Hi there, my name is Patrick Batista. I'm a retail specialist and I've been at Flywheel and on the Orgain account for almost 4 months now. In my day-to-day role, I walk the aisles of our Orgain catalog to ensure that every single product is displaying on site correctly and help troubleshoot where things go wrong. Even though it's only been a few months, it's been great to work with the Orgain team internally and externally, and it's been fun to see all the major successes and new products launched in just these few months. And I also wanted to mention that I'm very appreciative of you all taking the time to consider our team for the award. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sydney McNamara and I'm an e-commerce content specialist at Flywheel, and I've had the pleasure of working on the awesome Orgain team for the past few months. I mainly work on optimizing content for PDPs, creating Amazon posts, and one of my major projects was creating the brand store. Working on the Orgain team has been an awesome experience. I love the team. Everyone's so hardworking and fun, and I really appreciate you considering us for this award.
Hi, my name is Sarah Lauder, and I'm a media specialist at Flywheel Digital, and I've been there for about 6 months now. On the Orgain account, my role consists of helping Tim and Chris on the daily management of AMS as well as innovation when needed. The Orgain team has been such a pleasure to work with. They have such a masterful understanding of Amazon as a platform, as well as how to execute that on Orgain's own offerings, and that's been able to deliver some really key wins, especially on Prime Day. Thank you for taking the time to consider us for this award.